Good evening. My name is Danielle Kirkwood. Sorry, Professor Hartman, for this late assignment, but I had to get it done. I wanted to introduce myself to you and the rest of the class, even though the class is pretty much over now. Um, but I'm Danielle Kirkwood, as I mentioned. I'm a part of Professor Hartman's UNV 108 class. I'm here to discuss learning dispositions. Um, First, one question was, dispositions do you need to work on before you enter the classroom as a first year teacher? I think that my dispositions that I need to work on personally are high expectations and reflections and dedications. Just to touch on a couple things, high expectations. I kind of have super high expectations for myself. Sometimes they can be unrealistic, but honestly, they're very high. I just have to start working a little harder to accomplish the goals that I've set forth for myself. Secondly, as far as reflection goes, I think that with reflection, I want to be able to be in a position where I can talk to a mentor or my peers, or if I'm subbing for someone, so that I can get feedback and have the ability to reflect on things that I've taught or things that I've learned, and be able to gather that information and move forward in a positive light, of course, with adjusting the things that I've learned, and um, of course, assisting me in reaching my goals of being a better teacher or educator. Lastly, what qualities should a professional educator display? I think those qualities are mainly you should have um, as much education as you possibly can, so that you can share that information with your students. Um, Another thing I would say is life lessons, traveling, um, just the ability to have conversation and empathy with your students, because it's not just all about the process of educating your students and having, you have to be able to have a dialogue. You want to be able to have a conversation with them so that they feel comfortable enough to come to you, even when it's not about um, something that you're learning or something that you're teaching them. You want to be able to have a dialogue to where you can conversate about different things. And I also want to say thank you, Professor Hartman, because you have been amazing to me. You've left those lines of communication open on several different occasions for me. I haven't always used them, but I want you to know that I really appreciate you, and I appreciate the fact that you have been communicating and open to receive questions. I've seen questions that other students have asked you, and you're just always right there, Johnny, on the spot with it. And that's what I mean as far as having an educator as a mentor, someone that you can go to that has that experience, expertise, and know how to interact with their students as well as peers. That will conclude this video. I'm going to upload it so I can get my grade in. Thank you so much. Have a good night. God bless you.